Hey, 76 wood cutting coming in there. Just getting 12 magic logs so that, well, I need 12 magic logs for Desert Treasure, so I'm just getting 12 magic logs. And this guy here, who's clearly a bot of some description, is ninjaing every single tree in the area. So I went all the way to the smoke dungeon to do whatever the smoke diamond, I guess, part of Desert Treasure. And I didn't have 55 making, so I was already ready to go. Had my torch lighting method, you know, planned out. Everything was ready to go, and yeah. Then I realized that I wasn't even high enough fire making. So that was a depressing moment, but there you go. 50 fire making has been achieved, and now time to get back to the quest. What? No way. Oh my gosh. I was listening to music then. I brought a bunch of lockpick. I cannot believe that. I just picked the lock in Desert Treasure with 53 thieving. I'm pretty sure, and that was with one lockpick. I didn't even lose the lockpick. So I'm pretty sure that's the minimum level you need to do this. I'm not even sure. I don't think it can even be boosted. I'm just going to check. Nope, it can't be boosted, and you need a minimum of 53 thieving to do that, and I got it first try. That is without a doubt the best luck I've ever had throughout any quest in all of RuneScape. No, hands down, just that's wicked. I'm so happy with that. Anyway, time to continue with this. Finally, Desert Treasure quest complete. 20k magic XP, 3 quest points, bringing me up to 208 quest points. Of course, ancient magics. Get the Ring of Visibility. I've got access to ghostly robes, and I've got access to the ancient staff as well. I'm pretty sure you have to buy that. I don't even get one for free with the quest. Rip. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Awesome quest to have done, and that now means that I have all the requirements for completing Recipe for Disaster. Of course, I'm going to have to change back my magic spells here. Not going to be using Ancients for a while, if ever. I don't know when I'll use that, but at least for now, staying on the normal spellbook. But finally, I can complete Recipe for Disaster and get Barrow's Gloves, which is going to be awesome. Still level 72 combat. So I'm up to the final fights now, which is really exciting. And I'm going to go start doing that. There we go. Calamoranta has been slain, and that was him exploding. Here we go. He's going to explode. Ah. Boom. So much food. I could go for like some sweets right now. That'd be amazing. There we go. Finally, so that's Recipe for Disaster complete. That is 1 quest point, 20k experience lamp, which I can bank, and I will save for Herblore, and full access to the Calamorance's chest. So that is, of course, the Barrow's Gloves, and that is awesome. Where is the quest? Just to show you. Recipe for Disaster complete. That is very nice. 72 quest points, and yeah, Barrow's Gloves, that is sick. But yeah, I'm going to save this antique lamp for Herblore, of course. Only 4 levels off being able to use the antique lamp. So my stats are a bit low from attacking, I think that's 2nd or 3rd form, which lowers your stats. But I'm going to bank that, and let's withdraw some cash. Buy it. I'm gonna absolutely buy a placeholder. Oh, that is sick. Barrow's Gloves, that is so sick. Hard task complete as well from that. That is awesome. What's the food stock like? Oh, wow. That is actually really decent food stock, like at least for cooking apples. I don't know how useful they are, and some of these payments are later on for farming, but I remember coming here and buying some cooking apples one time because I wanted to make sure like my oak trees or like regular trees or something were safe. But that is awesome. The Barrow's Gloves have been achieved. There's so many quests I can do now. I can do Regicide, then Roving Elves. Just need to get some fishing levels. I'm really close to Questcape. That is awesome. Anyway, plenty left to do yet. One thing that I also haven't done yet, which I absolutely should do right now, is get myself, firstly, my prayer back, and then go get myself a Dragon Scimitar, because, of course, I achieved 60 attack not too long ago, and I can finally wield the Dragon Scimitar, which is over here. That is a different shop. This is the Dragon Scimitar shop. This is going to be used for quite a while, so I'm going to buy 2 of them. I'm going to see how much the next one is. 2k, yeah, whatever. That is awesome. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Oh, that was a terrible idea. Why did I bother doing that? Oddy. That was an absolute fail, but I have my dragon scimitar. Oh dear. Oh well, I have my dragon scimitar, so I'm happy. Alright, it doesn't matter if I just was an epic noob then, which I am, and you know, I wholeheartedly admit to at least. But I have my dragon scimitar, which is cool. Rip. Regicide quest complete, 15k coins, 13.7k agility XP, and of course I can use a quick route to get to the Elflands instead of having to go through Underground Pass, which is awesome. I guess next I'll be doing Roving Elves, but that will have brought me up to 74 agility, and the 3 quest points is very nice as well. So that's quite a nice agility level at the moment. I'm pretty happy with that. It'd be nice to get that to like 80 or something though, but that's pretty cool. 212 quest points, and I think now I'm just gonna try doing Roving Elves. We'll see how it goes. 71 fishing has been achieved. I'm just AFKing some fish while I go through some GoPro footage. Went paintballing a few weeks ago and had a bunch of GoPro footage, which is really fun just gone through. But yeah, just sitting here AFK and fishing. Roving Elves, quest complete. 1 quest point, 10k strength XP, 3k XP off of strength level, so not bad. And of course I can use elf equipment, and I chose the crystal bow. Here goes, so I have 71 fishing. I was able to catch my own raw caramel one, but it's going to be a pain if this gets burnt now. Sweet. Thai Boy 1A trio quest complete, and I can go and collect a bunch of different rewards from the 3 suns, I believe. 2 quest points, 2.5k attack and strength XP, 5k fish, 5k cooking XP, not bad. I don't think I get any levels from that, but that is a nice quest to have done, sitting at 215 quest points at the moment. Swan Song quest complete. That was at least 1 prayer level, and I'm only 500 XP off of 45 prayer, which is awesome. Nice quest to have done. Obviously get access to the Piscatorus fishing colony, and of course it gets some nice rewards, and 2 quest points, 217 quest points, and I'm still level 72, I think. Wow, okay, so yep, nice quest to have done. Not really sure what I'm going to move on to next. There you go, Narkra's Lament, quest complete. 7k craft, magic, mining, and fire making XP, and of course the Camulet, 2 quest points, not bad. Yeah, nice quest to have done. Yep, gonna keep going. So I'm just about to finish up Legends quest here. Pretty nice quest. Really easy boss fights. You know, if you're just moderate combat level like me and you're just using melee combat and you've got protect from melee prayer, then that's pretty awesome. That's pretty easy to do. There we go, level 50 Herblore, that's awesome. And I'm gonna get at least 1 more level, maybe 2 from using the Recipe for Disaster lamp. But that's awesome. That's Legends quest complete. I can buy so much stuff. I can wield a Dragon Square Shield, which is baller. But I can of course buy a Legends cape. I'm not sure who I buy the Legends cape from, but oh, look at this store. Pretty sure it's this bloke over here who sells me the Legends cape. Yep, there it is. I'll take 3 of those, mate. So I didn't even click on the dude again to actually get the quest complete screen come up. So there we go. Legends quest complete and 223 quest points at the moment, which is great. But yeah, I don't think I can do any other quests at the moment without leveling up. Can't do Rum Deal. Can't do What Lies Below. I need 35 rune crafting. Just need 3 more levels. That's probably the next quest I'm going to be doing, because that's probably going to be the easiest. But I should try Contact after that as well, because I just need to defeat the boss with Contact. Rum Deal, what was Rum Deal? I believe I needed a few more prayer levels. I need 47 prayers, currently sitting at 44, very close to 45, so yeah, basically just 2 more prayer levels. Actually, before I go do that stuff, I'm just going to quickly use up this XP lamp on Herblore from Recipe for Disaster, see how many levels I can get for that. Herblore gets me to 52, that's awesome. 20k Herblore XP, that's brilliant. Super energies, that's really cool. Sucked in. Your friend Scarab Mage doesn't even help. He doesn't care about you, you super giant scarab bastard. He's just gonna let you die because he doesn't give a fuck. Excellent. Yes. Well, contact quest is about to be completed, and there we go. Contact quest complete. 7k thieving XP, close to a level. 7k XP off. That's like halfway to a level. One quest point, sitting at 224 quest points now, and 2 wishes giving 7k combat XP, and of course access to the Sophenem bank, which is just a handy thing to have. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and use this on ranged, because that is my lowest combat stat at the moment. It's probably also going to be the slowest one to train, considering that. So I'm just going to chuck that on range, get level 53, and oops, and chuck it on range again, and not too far off 54, so that's kind of nice. I mean, I need to get 60 for Morning's End part 1 or 2, I can't remember. Also, with regard to the contact quest just then, I mean, I'm fairly low level. I'm level 72. You know, I've got okay magic. I've got okay combat stats, but they're really quite low. What I would definitely recommend people with similar stats in a similar situation to do is definitely don't try meleeing the beetle. Just try maging it with an earth spell, and try using the safe spot, which is in the southwestern corner of the cavern, because that was so much easier. I tried it like 3 or 4 times before that at various, you know, different combat levels, and it was just an absolute struggle. So using magic with protect from range on was really good, but just test out and see what works for you. But that worked really well for me. So just about to hit 35 rune crafting, and I'm going to be able to continue with the What Lies Below quest, which is a nice milestone to achieve. You can now craft Chaos Runes from pure rune essence, and you will now receive 2 fire runes from each essence, which is great. And that was pretty quick and easy to get, to be completely honest. And What Lies Below quest complete. I'm going to go up a bunch of rune crafting levels. 8k runecraft XP, there we go, level 38. 1 quest point, 2k defense XP, and that's pretty much all the useful rewards from that. Basically, that is just a really quick quest as well. What Lies Below, it probably took about 20 minutes. And so that was a really nice quest just to get done. Not many more quests to go. 101 tiers. I had such an unlucky start to that, but I was 26 hunter and I'm now 29, which is awesome. 20 XP off of 30, and I have the requirement for Eagle's Peak, which is level 27 hunter. So this should be Eagle's Peak quest complete. There we go. 2 quest points, 2.5k hunter XP, bringing me up from 29 to 31 hunter, I believe, and not far off of 32 hunter, which is nice. And now construction is my lowest skill. Just got 30 construction, which is very nice. I'm making a whole bunch of, oh sweet, and 30 in all skills. And before, I forgot, but I reached 1300 total when I went and trained hunter using Tears of Guthix. But basically, I'm just going to be making oak chairs for until I probably get to level 31, so 1 more level, and then I'm going to get my crystal saw out, I guess, and I might make oak ladders and see how that goes. But basically, I just need to get to 34 construction at the moment. I'm pretty sure oak ladders are going to be a good way of doing that, and so I'll try doing those as soon as I can. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing chairs. I basically went and made a whole bunch of oak planks out of oak logs, which I cut in Sears, and I was just running that back and forth in Varrock to the sawmill, which isn't the fastest way of doing it. If you use a hot air balloon, it's faster, but I'm not too bothered because I was just doing it for a small amount. But later on, if I'm going to be getting oak logs and, if I'm going to get planks like that, then I'll definitely be unlocking the balloon transport system and using that in the future. But we'll see how it goes and have a bit of a look around at more efficient methods as well. But for now, this is how I'm training construction, and it's nice not to have to worry about it too much. So apparently the crystal saw can construct 28 items before it reverts back to a seed, and then you just need to re-enchant it. But if I complete the medium Western Provinces diary, then it'll hold 56 charges, which is pretty nice. Just a nice little increase there. But I'm not sure how. I mean, I'll probably just use it for a bit now, but I'm not sure how sustainable this is going to be. I probably won't need to make too many oak ladders, so should probably be okay. Hopefully, I'll be okay to getting to 34 construction just doing this. Also, apparently, it is a 3 level boost when using the crystal cell, so I could have used this from level 30. But anyway, just about to hit 32 construction. using this crystal sword, making oak ladders, just making oak ladders in general at a very low level is just some amazing construction XP. You make like 5 of them to get a level at the moment, which is awesome. But training this later is going to be an absolute pain. So there we go, 32 construction. 2 more levels to go. 33 construction coming in. There we go. So many cool things you can make with construction. Also, this is meant to be getting a fairly big update, or that's what the Old School RuneScape team want to do, at least eventually. That's one of the things I'm pretty sure that was on the list of things to hopefully get done in like a year's time in between RuneFests or whatever. Basically, they have like a list of goals or things they want to update, and they just talked about that during their RuneFest Q&A, I believe. I'm not sure if it was a Q&A or it's just like some presentation, but basically it was really cool hearing about that. There's a lot of cool stuff that's coming to construction, and it would be really cool to see that update, because I mean there's so many useful things that could be updated in construction, and as it is, like, I personally already find it really useful. Once you get a high level and you can store stuff in your house, you can make decent storage spaces and everything. No, what am I doing here? Failing miserably. Obviously, when you're training construction a lot, you get a lot quicker with all these clicks. But anyway, there's a lot of cool stuff. I like just having like heaps of different teleports in your house, and you've got like your altar and everything as well. Here we go. I'm going to get to 34 construction in a second, and I'm going to have that quest requirement done, which is awesome. So there we go, 34 construction, and that is really great. That is, of course, the requirement for the Cold War quest. So now I have all the requirements for the Cold War quest, so I can go and complete that quest now. Time to finish the Cold War quest. Quite a nice quest. I really like the penguin story in RuneScape. It's just a bit of fun, and yeah, it's just kind of cool and a bit of fun. That probably took about half an hour. But yeah, just quite a nice, enjoyable quest. You can tell a lot of effort has been put into so many areas in that quest. And it'd be really cool to see that incorporated into future quests, because of course Monkey Madness 2 is potentially coming out. It'd be cool if there's penguins. Anyway, I don't really care, but I mean, it was fun. There we go, Cold War quest complete, 1 quest point, and I don't get any levels from that XP, but it's nice. I'll be very close to a construction level. 31 XP off construction level, and that brings me up to 228 quest points. Fuck's sake. Here we go. Why are there so many PKers here, man? I just want to get my dragon bones. Hey, 59 HP coming in there. Right now I'm just doing some green drags because I need to get, I'm going to get around 150 or so dragon bones. Don't mind my pro flashing at the moment while I'm trying to talk and failing miserably. But yeah, I want to get 150 dragon bones, and I'll collect all the hides as well because that's a little bit of extra crafting XP, right? And yeah, and then I'll be able to do a lot of the pirate quests. I'll at least be able to do Rum Deal and Cabin Fever, I believe. Oh! So I got a hard clue scroll. I completely forgot about now there's that update because I've got my elite in my bank. I was like, I'm not going to get a clue scroll, but I completely forgot that there is totally an update now where you can have one of each tier clue scroll, which is awesome. So I'm absolutely going to try doing this hard clue scroll. And I'm really looking forward to it too. Yes. Oh, did you just log back in? Ooh! See you later, mate. Well, it's always good to try different strategies in trying to get PKs to not attack you, and you know, I always like to try mixing things up, so that explains that bit of dialogue. But that guy logging in with the ghostly robes probably had ancients, but whatever. I don't even care. I want to do this clue scroll, so, And I did get a bunch of bones as well in my looting bag, which if I have a look, I got a few. I got a few. That's like 1 inventory minus the looting bag's worth of inventory, so that's okay. But I just really want to do this hard clue.
Bring me back to the time